Hello, I'm Jen, and I just wanted to clarify in this video exactly what is craniosacral therapy. And specifically, I am a biodynamic craniosacral therapist, and a lot of people kind of have a bit of a blank expression when I first say those words. It's kind of a mouthful. I'll say it again: biodynamic cranial sacral therapist. So cranial, head, sacral, sacrum, which is part of your pelvis. And essentially, it is a very long and complicated word for a really simple and profoundly deep therapy. So what does it look like? Craniosacral therapy essentially works on the nervous system level. It basically helps reorganize your nervous system patterns. And what that does is it basically, if you've got something going on, a loop cycle, like for example, chronic pain cycle, chronic thought cycle going on, anything that's preventing you from being in a better place of health, what we do is basically go right down to the source and let your body unwind that whole story and create a new and healthy story. So really simple. Really deep, really profound. It's a touch therapy, so hands-on. I work with people on a massage table. And the coolest thing about it is I don't use force. So I do touch. I make contact with the person's body, and I basically use my intuition and listening skills through my hands, through my feeling, and through my own personal, my own system, my own nervous system, and my own body. And what I do is listen to what's going on in the nervous system and body and system of the client. And I basically just listen to what wants to happen. And then I support what naturally wants to happen. So what does that feel like? Often it can feel either really subtle for the client. So maybe there's a little bit of movement. It can also be quite profound. So sometimes there could be big muscle twitching or big releases. And the cool thing is about it is that I'm actually not doing that. What I'm doing is just helping the body's natural response to what it already wants to do to reset itself. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's resetting, recalibrating, and then innovating to create new and healthy patterns. So the body is this amazing and magical, intelligent creature that basically just wants to feel better and better and better. And craniosacral therapy allows us to do that in a way that's not just deep, but it's gentle and profound. And my favorite aspect of this work is that because I'm not doing anything to you, what happens is the system actually holds the treatment. So if you've ever had like a massage or other kinds of treatments before, other realignments, energy, whatever it is, you might find that you feel good for a few days after the therapy, and then you kind of go back into whatever pain pattern or chronic pattern that was going on. And the cool thing about this approach to working with the body is that because your own body's making its own adjustments and it's using its own pathway, its own kind of blueprint for finding its own way to health, you're not going backwards. There's no redoing things. So when I finish a course of sessions with my client, they're good to go. Like they don't have to keep coming back for me for like adjustments and checkups. They might come back to me with a completely different issue that we can work with, but often they're not necessarily related. It might be a different thing completely that we're working with. So that's the cool thing about this therapy and this work is that it's progressively getting you to a place that you don't have to come back to me, which is amazing because I really believe at a core level that you are your own healer, you're your own intelligence. And so my job is to just guide you to connect to that and spark that and open that and really get a relationship going with your own intuitive power. So that in a nutshell is craniosacral therapy. If you want a little bit more information, or if you have some more questions, feel free to reach out anytime on my website. Facebook page, everything. I am Jen at movedfromwithin.com. Okay, see you soon. Wonderful day and lots of love to you.